Tom Clark's 30-Minute Fun Show is a Boink Studios production. Follow us on Twitter at Boink Studios. And check out our Facebook page where you can see all of our projects, past, present, and future. And now, on with the show.
Hey, what is up? This is Tom Clark's 30-Minute Fun Show. I'm Tom. This is the boy. Say hello, boy.
What's up, guys?
What's up? So, it's late. The sun is down already.
And it feels like it's only morning.
It does feel like it's morning. We're going through that weird time change thing. Spring forward, fall back, of course. We've all set our clocks back because we're weird like that. And now it's dark at like 4:30 or something. It's crazy ridiculous. My inner clock is all messed up. I have a hard time sleeping at night. It's ridiculous. Oh yeah, by the way, welcome to the show. This episode number what?
11.
11. Number 11. So, this is the post-Thanksgiving episode. By the way, happy Thanksgiving to each and every one of you out there. We're a few days late, but hey, it's all right. Did you have a good Thanksgiving?
Yes.
I did too. What did we have for Thanksgiving? What did we eat?
We had ham, no turkey.
Ham,
no turkey, and we had deviled eggs.
Love deviled eggs. Oh my God.
And what was the last thing?
I have a weakness for deviled eggs. Some people think they're disgusting. I happen to love them, if I'm being honest with you.
I kind of like them.
Yeah, they're good. But no onions. I don't like onions in them. It's like crunchy deviled egg. It's like eating shell. Ugh. We did have turkey at your grandmother's house, though.
Yeah.
Granny Judy's house. So. And, you know, for a change, I didn't overeat this year. Usually I eat a lot of food at Thanksgiving like a lot of people do, but I didn't do that. I ate what I wanted and I was done. I wasn't too much of a pig this year. Oh man, what a day. It's been a long day, folks. So yeah, Thanksgiving has come and gone. It kind of went by kind of fast.
Yeah.
What was your favorite part of Thanksgiving?
Going to Granny Judy's and my cousin's house.
Yeah? You got to play quite a bit, didn't you?
Yeah. But it was very cold on that day I went to my Granny Judy's house.
It was a little chilly, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Of course, they don't live in the mountains. They kind of live at the foot of the mountain, so they're getting all that breeze happening down the valley there.
Yeah.
I see lights up in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
We don't have lights outside of our house. We put our tree up a long time ago, but we don't have lights outside.
We put it up the day after Halloween.
Yes, we did, because that's how we roll, Grinches.
Yeah.
Don't be a Grinch. None of you. It's crazy. I tell people I put the tree up on November 1st, and people looked at me like I was crazy. I said, what's wrong with you guys, man? God, don't be a Scrooge, dude. I tell you one thing, if you act that way too much, you know, all like a jerk and whatnot, I'm not saying you're bad people, but, you know, you might get visited by three ghosts on Christmas Eve. That's all I'm saying. So you better watch your step.
Yeah.
So, what's happening right now? What do you want to talk about?
Well,
You want to talk about Christmas or how you're coughing your head off like a little crazy person? For those of you who are listening to this, who may or may not know, the state of North Carolina has been under emergency, or parts of it, thanks to wildfires that have been happening.
yeah.
And just to let you guys know,
I've been coughing like a...
yes, the boy's been coughing his head off. We're actually several hours away from where the fires have been happening, where we live. But dude, the smoke has been crazy.
Terrible.
Yeah. It's been insane. Even where we live, it's been really, really bad.
Yeah.
Like, you could go outside, you could visibly see it in the sky.
Yeah.
Like, there's just a haze, and it just feels like there's ash in the air or something.
Yeah.
For those of you hearing the sound effects out there, that's right, folks.
We are home.
The mobile podcast has just become stationary.
And I kind of just came from my best friend because I spent the night with him 2 nights.
2 nights in a row?
Actually, that called 3.
No.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
But you didn't. Today is Sunday. You didn't spend the night tonight. You had today.
Well, yeah.
So technically you had 2.5 days.
Yeah.
Let me just tell you, man, when I was your age and older, I would spend the night with friends. Me and your Uncle Kyle would spend the night with each other all the time.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about when we were growing up? We were in middle school, or what was called Central High School.
Yes.
And he stayed over with me and your Granny Judy. It snowed that night. They called school off. This was on a Monday, I think it was. Okay. Well, we're like, woohoo! So we called his mom, like, can Kyle stay again? She's like, okay, if it's all right with y'all. So he stayed. Guess what happened the next day?
What?
They called school off again. We're like, woohoo! So he stayed again. Guess what happened the next day?
Still again.
Yeah, school off. Woohoo! And we're like, every day. Dude, we ended up spending it was almost a full week hanging out. Just being goofy, stupid, reading comic books and playing outside, even in the snow. Yeah. Fun times, man. What do you play when you go outside with Davis, your friend?
We mostly played Minecraft today.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you play? How does one play Minecraft?
Actually, we joined worlds.
Join worlds. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can join worlds.
Dude, I've been playing video games longer than you've been alive, and I just cannot get into Minecraft. To me, it's the most boring thing I've ever seen in my life. I don't know why I can't get into it. I don't understand. What's the purpose of the game? Do you know? To build stuff? What's the purpose of it?
There's no purpose of Minecraft.
There's no purpose of Minecraft?
Just going mining.
Oh, I see. Well, pointless, really. We're going to bust out a game tonight that yours truly picked up recently. It's not a new game. It's been out for a while, but we've never bought it. So we went ahead and picked it up a couple days ago for the Xbox
And it
One.
was only $25.
$25 on sale. Black Friday, fool.
Yeah.
It's Lego Star Wars The Force
Force
Awakens.
Awakens.
Yes. I'm looking forward to it.
We already got Battlefront, though.
We do have Battlefront. Haven't played in a while. I love the Lego games. Dude, remember on
Like the Lego games?
on the 360 we played the Lego games all the time?
Yeah. We would used to play Lego Batman 2.
And
I forgot what else.
Marvel Superheroes.
Yeah, Marvel Superheroes.
That's a fun one because there's all the different options. But we beat that game, didn't we?
Yeah.
No, it's Batman I'm thinking of. We beat both of them, but the Batman game kind of gets boring after a while once you beat it. What else?
Wait, I think I restarted the whole thing on Lego Marvel.
Did you?
I think. Yeah.
Well, we did beat it. So we've got the Lego movie, Lego game, which we
Lego
never beat, did we?
Yeah, I don't think.
No. It's crazy, man. We've got games that we still haven't even finished yet.
I know. On the 360. Though.
Yeah. Well, on the Xbox One, we never finished Batman.
Daddy, guess what?
What?
Noah, you know what he has?
An arc?
No. he has like a black baby gun. It's awesome.
Uh-huh.
And he has a chick scooter.
Uh-huh.
And then he just has an Xbox. Not Xbox 360, not an Xbox One, not an Xbox One S.
He's got an original Xbox?
Yeah.
That thing's old.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of got some age on it. It's amazing it still works. Of course, I don't know. Some of those units, man, if you take care of them, they'll last forever. You still got a PS2 in your room that I had.
Yeah, he
Do you know how long we've had that?
Well, I forgot.
Man.
Yeah, we hooked
Honestly,
it up into the bedroom
Uh-huh.
till we got the 360.
It's probably pushing around 12, 15 years since we've had it. Longer than you've been alive, my man.
Yep.
Crazy.
I only been alive 8 years.
That's right. You sound congested in your nose. Are you stuffed up?
Yeah.
Crazy. That's what happens when I don't see you for 2 days. I feel like we ain't talked or nothing. So yes. Talking about Black Friday. Christmas is upon us, folks. It's right around the corner.
Days until Christmas?
Well, let's see. Today, it's less than a month. Less than a month away.
We have 27th. It's the 27th today.
Yes, it is. Well done.
I thought it was like December the 1st.
No, not quite. Don't wish your life away.
Gosh.
No, not quite. So,
I thought it already passed Thanksgiving.
I'm looking forward to Christmas. I have to admit, I'm a sucker for the holidays.
Yeah.
I mean, what have I been talking about since we put the tree up? What do I want to do every day when I come home? What is it I always say I want us to do when I come home?
Charlie Brown Thanksgiving.
Well, not only that. Well, Christmas movies, yeah. I want us to watch Christmas movies. I tell you, man, I feel like we just need to stretch the time. I feel like Christmas comes and goes way too fast.
Well, because Christmas is only 2 days.
Do you remember last year when we watched Teen Titans, they did the second Christmas?
Yeah.
And we started talking about having a second Christmas. And we never did it. We talked about doing it, too. We were going to do it that Monday. Like, it was like the week after Christmas or something, and we never did do it. It's funny. I don't know why we didn't. Maybe we can do that this year.
Yeah. But we will get more presents.
Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be about presents. It could be about food. You know? Might be cool. We could do like Christmas cookies and stuff. You know what I mean? Maybe we should do some Christmas cookies this year.
Yeah.
And get like some frosting to frost them with, decorate them with, sprinkles. Your Granny Judy used to get the Toll House cookies in the big roll, cookie dough. And she'd get sprinkles like for the sugar cookies. I have great memories of that, man.
Come on, I want to go in.
You want to go in?
Yeah, I want to play Xbox.
Well, we're not done yet. How long have we got? Oh, it's too bright up in here.
I know.
Okay, so how about this? How about we pause for just a moment, time travel, as it were, and we'll pick up as we're playing Xbox.
Yeah.
Sound good?
Yeah.
All right, folks, just be patient. Bear with us here. And just like that, we're back. Congratulations, folks. You have once again successfully time traveled.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are currently in the living room. We've never done this before, have we?
No.
We usually record from
Either on the road
or from the studio upstairs. Yeah, so the boy is getting ready to play Just Cause 3. So any of you judgmental parents out there who may be listening, save your judgments. Keep them to yourself, because the boy never plays the story mode. He just runs around and steals cars and blows stuff up.
and kill bad guys. With guns!
Well,
Bazookas.
he's not really killing the bad guys. Let's just be honest. He's
shooting them.
well, not really.
With bazookas.
You're playing a game. They're not even real people. Digitally, he's dispatching of his enemies.
Yeah.
That sounds better. So, he's dispatching of his digital enemies.
And don't worry about my cat if he meows.
If he what?
Don't
Well.
worry about my cat if he meows.
Right.
Because he usually does that for no reason.
He'll meow because he wants you to pick him up and carry him around like a little baby.
Well, I never spawned it at a plane before.
You never what?
Spawned it at a plane.
Oh, that's weird. Have you had that kind of plane before?
No, never.
Man, if only you guys could see this. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
I keep threatening to one day do a video podcast. I'm always afraid it would be too boring.
Yeah.
And now the cat is currently up on my lap because he has to investigate. He's sniffing the recording device in my hand, which is always fun. He's so heavy, too.
He's about like 20 or 30 pounds.
He's a big cat.
Mm-hmm.
And the funny part is, his name is what?
Tiny.
Tiny.
But he's not tiny anymore.
No, he was tiny when we got him.
Yeah.
And we just kind of, the name just kind of stuck, and we never changed it or anything.
Yeah.
He answers to it, so what's the big deal?
Tiny.
Yeah. We also have a dog that you guys have heard of. We've talked about him before.
And he hates me.
He does hate you. He has a strong dislike for you. Because when you were smaller, you were kind of abusive toward him.
Yeah.
What's our dog's name?
Wicked.
Wicked. And he is named for an Ewok from Return of the Jedi. Because when the boy was smaller, he talked in gibberish and you could barely understand him.
Yeah.
He sounded like an Ewok, so I thought it was a perfect name. We recently added to our collection of pets. We now have a new betta fish.
Yep.
What did we name him?
We named him Blue Christmas.
Blue Christmas, which is...
Because my other one died.
That's right, the other one passed away. He lived forever, by the way. We had that fish for like 2 years or something.
Yeah.
Maybe longer. It was crazy. That little sucker lived for a long time. But now Blue Christmas is our newest pet, and yes, I named him. I happen to like the name. So it's that holiday time of year, and it just seems like the perfect name for him. And plus, by the way, he's blue. Do you even see him up there? I see him from here. He's swimming around.
Yep.
Yeah. Tiny, you can relax now. He's all like freaked out looking at me. Like, who are you talking to?
Yeah.
So hopefully the sound effect of the plane in the background is not too crazy for anybody out there. This is...
I barely even hear it.
Yeah, it's not too loud. Usually we have the TV kind of loud, man.
Have it like at 20 or 40.
20 or 40. This is how we roll, man. This is an evening with Dem Clark Boys. That's what I referred to us as. I got that from the Briscoes from Ring of Honor Wrestling, by the way. Ever tell you that? They call the Briscoes Dem Boys. So whenever I put pictures of us on Instagram, I'll say Dem Clark Boys. Total rip-off. Because I couldn't come up with my own gimmick, so I just stole it. At least I'm honest. So the little Clark boy just got a haircut recently.
Yep.
The mohawk is gone. Say goodbye to the mohawk.
Yep.
Mohawk is extinct. It just turned out that it was a little too much for him to manage. Actually, for me to manage. For us to manage. So he got lazy with it. And the cough returns. The listeners thank you for coughing all up in their ear. Well done. Can't do that anymore. No more coughing. Hold it in. Be a man.
Oh.
It's amazing how video games have changed, by the way. If I can just do it. Oh my God, you flipped the plane upside down. What's this you're doing? Is this some...
I crashed into the water.
Evel Knievel stunt work you got happening here or what? It's amazing how video games have changed. Because when I was a kid, we had Donkey Kong and we had Asteroids and we had... what is it? What else did we have when I was a kid? Frogger. Arcade games. Have you even heard of Frogger? They can't hear you shaking your head. Try again. No? You know what the game of Frogger is?
No.
You're a frog and you're trying to cross a busy road. That's kind of it. But it doesn't sound like much, but at the time it was really fun. And you know what? Mario. I never got into Mario for whatever reason. I didn't have a Nintendo. I got a Nintendo 64 when I was like, oh my God, 19 or something. I got the 64. And it was the coolest thing I'd ever seen at that point, honestly.
And I'm about to steal one of these boats.
You're going to steal?
Get the one.
You're going to steal a... I'm not even sure what kind of boat that is, actually. The graphics on video games, man. People are so spoiled how video games look now, but like when I was growing up, we had nothing like this. I sound like the old man in the room, but it's the truth. Yeah. Even the old Raw vs. SmackDown games, I remember, the old wrestling games.
I still have them for the PS2.
We've got every one of them. I never got rid of them. I've got every Raw vs. SmackDown that's been made. The original platform I bought them for was a PS2, then it went to 360, now we're up to Xbox One, so... Anyway, the graphics on those original games, they weren't bad, but they've just come leaps and bounds since then. It looks like the actual wrestlers on TV. It's crazy.
When did we first get this?
What, Just Cause? Or the Xbox One?
Xbox One.
We got it around May.
Dang!
May of this year. May or June, something like that, yeah. Speaking of wrestling, we are also not only post-Thanksgiving, but we're post-Survivor Series. And tell the world what happened at Survivor Series.
Well...
The main event?
Yeah, the main event. And also, on an interview, Donald Trump was at WWE, and then all of a sudden, Stone Cold decided to, stunner Donald Trump.
He stunned.
The actual Donald Trump.
Listen, all that happened a long time ago.
But still, it's funny.
It is funny, yeah, because we didn't vote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So,
voted for Gary Johnson.
no, you did not. You're 8 years old. Oh, at school, you mean?
Yes.
Gotcha.
But we didn't get to do that. We had to pick between Donald Trump and stupid Hillary.
Right. How is it we were going to talk about wrestling at Survivor Series, and you switched it to politics? You're very controversial. You're a hot button host. That's what you are. You like to stir things up.
Yeah.
You're like the Howard Stern of the 30-Minute Fun Show.
Nope.
That's right, man. We did not vote. I said to friends and family alike, I had to vote my conscience, and my conscience said that I couldn't vote for either candidate because I didn't feel good about either one of them. I'm conservative, by the way, but I wanted nothing to do with Donald Trump as president. I didn't believe a thing he said, and the bad things he said, I believed all that, but I didn't believe any positives that came out of his mouth. And in my opinion, Hillary Clinton's a crook, and I wanted nothing to do with her as commander-in-chief. So I was kind of lost. I felt like I didn't have a candidate this year, which kind of sucks. But anyway, I digress. We have the president who we have now, and he is what he is. And hopefully, the country won't, fall to pieces in a week or something.
And I'm glad he got stunned.
Stunned?
Yeah.
You're glad he took the stunner?
Yeah.
He didn't take it very well, to be honest with you. He took it about as good as Vince did. Vince can't take stunner for nothing. So...
I just stole a speedboat.
You did steal a speedboat. Anyway, we're going to talk about Survivor Series. Tell the folks what happened at the end of Survivor Series.
I forgot.
What?
I forgot.
Oh, that's gross. What do you say?
Excuse me.
That's nasty. At the end of Survivor Series, Goldberg returned and did what?
He did an interview.
No.
He fought. He did a match between him and Brock.
And it lasted 86 seconds.
Yes. And by the way, he won.
Yeah, he squashed him.
Yeah.
He did to Brock what Brock's been doing to guys for like 4 years.
Uh-huh.
It's crazy. Like, no one saw it coming, obviously. No one saw it coming. I didn't either. No one did. And, I do the pro wrestling analyst thing for Bleacher Report and other places and podcast about it. And I didn't see it coming. I predicted Goldberg was going to win. I was probably one of the few guys that did predict he was going to win. But I said, well, he's not. It's going to be a tough match. And hopefully it won't be very long because if you're talking about Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar, you want them to go as fast as they can because the longer that match goes, the more opportunity there is for someone to get hurt or for the match to not look that good. Well, it turns out that part of what I said came true. It sure didn't last long. So we'll see what happens now. I believe it's all going to end up at WrestleMania 33 for the rematch, which Brock will win, of course.
And I don't know if I'm going to school tomorrow. I might have a half day.
Because tomorrow night we're going to go see
Monday Night Raw!
Baby! That's right. I can't wait. It's going to be awesome.
Ready.
We haven't got to go. It's been 4 years since we've seen Raw.
And we might see Chris Jericho with the list.
Yes, Jericho should be there. Tomorrow night we get to see Sasha versus Charlotte for the WWE Women's Championship. We also get to see The New Day take on Gallows and Anderson.
Do we get to see Do we get to see Goldberg?
Goldberg's not going to be there, to my knowledge. He's not advertised.
Oh!
Now you would think they would make it happen because they're going to be in North Carolina, and Goldberg is, from WCW, which was down south. So. But as of this moment, he's not advertised for the show. They were advertising Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens for the Universal Championship, but that actually took place last week on Raw. So I don't know what's going to happen now. By the way, where are you on this game?
I am at a bad guy's place to get rid of Stoke helicopter.
I see. A whirly bird. Yeah, you're fearless on this game. You'll just dive right into danger, won't you? By the way, your chopper's going down. You're on fire.
I don't care.
You're going to explode and die. You're over the ocean. You might want to bail.
I will.
Now's a good time to bail. There it is. You better hope that chopper doesn't land on your head.
It won't.
You sure? So we're nice and cozy in our living room. I'm kicked back in my recliner, and I'm enjoying life at the moment because I don't have to do anything right this moment. I'm relaxed. Everything's awesome.
Oh, wow. It led us straight over there.
We could sing Everything is Awesome. That'd be a great way to end the show. Want to sing with me?
No.
We should display our monster singing voices for the people. It would be amazing. All they got to do is just listen and be captivated and be entertained. That's our whole point for being. That's our whole reason for existence, is to make people laugh.
Uh-huh.
Everyone loves a clown. The world loves to laugh. That's what we are. We're clowns.
Well, actually, we're not killer clowns, by the way.
I suddenly took a harmless, entertaining, fun show and made us sound like a couple of idiots. It was not my intention. So the killer clown craze, by the way, dare to try to say that 3 times fast. The killer clown craze has died down in this country, and freaking thank God for that.
I don't want it. I still want to go hunting for clowns and actually see one.
Because, dude, you have lost your ever-loving mind.
Hey, guess what?
What?
I could take a baseball bat and a BB gun and an actual gun.
Uh-huh. An actual gun? You're 8.
So?
I would imagine in many states that's illegal.
Shooting a clown is not illegal.
How do you figure?
Because this one dude, he had a gun and he shot this clown that came in his house.
Mm-hmm.
He literally pulled the trigger.
Okay. First of all, that's murder, or attempted murder, and you can spend the rest of your life in prison for that. So yeah, we may not want to go shooting clowns.
Not unless if it's a BB gun. That won't kill him.
Well, no, it won't kill him. It would sting a little bit, honestly. I've always wondered if, like, if you like shoot a clown, does like confetti just kind of burst out of his chest, or is it like like glitter just kind of flows out? I don't know. I don't know how that works. Yeah, it was crazy. I don't know what. Can I just tell you, as just sort of a little social commentary here, people have lost their minds. I mean, I just don't understand how people can be so incredibly moronic. I guess I'm naive to it, even though I see stupidity on a daily basis. But
He does.
Huh?
He does.
I do. Thank you. I look around. I genuinely wonder what in the world has happened to people that they're that flippin' stupid. By the way, where are you at now? What was the big thing in the ground back there?
What big thing in the ground?
Back there. It looked like it opens up. Go back. Go back to where you were. No, don't steal the bus.
I have to.
No, you don't. You don't have to.
Steal this bus.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Why would you want to steal the bus? That makes no go back to where you were now. Turn around.
Okay.
Go back to that compound or whatever it is.
No.
What country are you supposedly in right now? Have we ever decided? Like Kazakhstan or something.
No.
No.
I'm in Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. That I don't think Just Cause takes place in Pennsylvania. It could be Detroit, but I don't think it's Pennsylvania. That's insanity talking. So you stole this bus, you could drive it up the side of a cliff and then fall back down and hit cars with it.
Yep.
That's the whole point? You're going to explode these gas pumps now? Probably.
I know how to explode gas pumps.
I'm sure you do.
And I'm also going to explode the bus.
You might want to create some distance between you and the pumps before you do this.
Yeah,
Don't kill the innocent gas station attendants.
Well, they're going to have to be because they're close to them.
They're just doing their jobs. They're good people. They're trying to earn a living for their family and provide for their kids. You can't just go in there with bazookas. I beg of you to have it. No. Oh, and it's gone. Well, you didn't even give these poor guys a chance. It's ridiculous.
They could have seen that I had a bazooka.
They should have seen you and ran. Is that what you're saying?
I think the bus got blown up.
I think you're right. I don't think there's anything left. But I do think the workers survived.
Nope.
You need to call an ambulance for them. Go see if you can make that happen. You should go call an ambulance for them. Do you know CPR?
No.
Well, you need to learn. A good soldier should know how to, rescue people, not just destroy things. Have we decided who this guy is, by the way? Is he a soldier?
Looks like Jason Bourne.
He does look like Jason Bourne a little bit. Well, Jason Bourne needs to learn how to steal a car properly.
This is girl that backed him. back saying his brother in the head, and then this dude goes like, "It's Jesus Christ that you just been born."
No, did you just say Jesus Christ? Don't say that.
No, he literally said, "It's
I know,
just been born."
but listen to me. Look at me.
Well, I'm only 8 years old. How would I supposed to know what that is?
Listen to me. Are you listening?
Yeah.
The way he said it was kind of bad. So maybe we don't say it like that. Do you see what I'm saying? The way he said the words Jesus Christ was kind of a cuss word.
How?
Because of the way he said it. So when you hear people say that, listen to me, I'm trying to teach you something. When you hear people say that, just don't repeat it, okay?
You say it all the time.
Well, not all the time.
Yeah, you do.
I just said it like 3 times. You got me there, but listen to me. Are you listening?
Yes.
Maybe we don't say that all the time. Deal?
Deal.
Why are you yelling? You know you're yelling in their ears right now.
So?
Sound amplifies. Get a hold of yourself. So Jason Bourne's on Just Cause, I guess.
Yep.
I don't know. Yes, that's right, folks. Every opportunity.
He looks like the one that played Jason.
Jason who?
Friday 13th.
God, you've lost your mind.
Jason Voorhees.
You wouldn't know. And no, he's never seen Friday the 13th. So everyone out there just needs to calm down. Someone's lost their mind.
Actually, the
he's
one
tired,
that's
he's sleep
talking right
deprived.
The one that's talking right now lost his mind.
You better watch it, because I'm your benefactor. You understand? If not for me, you would have none of this.
It's a plane with jet ski.
It's not jet ski, it's a seaplane. It can take off and land on water. How cool is that?
That's cool!
Okay, please don't yell. See, every opportunity I have to teach the boys something, I attempt to do it. That's what a good father does. He lets his son play, like crazy realistic video games that involve machine guns and bazookas while trying to teach him important life lessons. That's right. That's how we roll. What do you think? Don't yell. Just answer. Huh? Nothing. You got nothing? You don't have many words of wisdom right now, do you? Guess what's happened?
What?
We're at the end of the episode.
I know!
That quick. Episode number 11 of Tom Clark's 30-Minute Fun Show is over. Now listen, before you go anywhere, real quick, let me plug the other stuff we got going on. As I said to you, okay, hush. As I said to you before, to you guys before, I am a writer. Bleacher Report feature comments for the WB page. Check me out. You can also see me on Camel Clutch blog. Follow me on Twitter at Tom Clark BR. Check out our production company, Boink Studios, on Twitter at Boink Studios. Also, check out our Facebook page where you can see all of the great stuff we have going on.
Don't forget to check
Thanks for clicking and listening and downloading. And Tom and Kyle's Comedy Action Hour, which hasn't been recorded since February because, quite frankly, we've lost all track of time. Your Uncle Kyle and myself have, but... You know, one of these days we will record.
Uncle Mike and Uncle Greg in a while.
It's been a long time, hasn't it? Especially Uncle Kyle.
Yeah.
But we will record a new episode as soon as we can. And Tom Clark's Main Event is the original podcast. Please go check that out as well. That's all we got, man. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time on Tom Clark's 30-Minute Fun Show. Boy, hit 'em!
Peace!